What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Monster Trailcams, where the wilderness hides more secrets than you can imagine. From the shadowy depths of the forest to the remote mountain peaks, tonight we're diving into some of the most jaw-dropping trail cam captures and personal footage you'll ever see. This episode is packed with mysterious sightings, chilling cryptids, and most notably, encounters with creatures that resemble Bigfoot. So, whether you're a believer, a skeptic, or somewhere in between, what you're about to witness may just change the way you see the world, so settle in. This journey into the unknown begins now. And now with our first clip, I hope this is really not from a movie or anything like that, because then I would look stupid. But when I saw this, I was like, how has this not been talked about for the last 20 years or whenever this came out? Because this is truly incredible. Check this out. Now, what you are looking at is from Officer Joe Hall's dash cam in 2014. And as you watch this, it looks like a light just comes and hits him out of nowhere. And then mysteriously, as you see, he just seems to melt into place. I mean, is this VFX? Is this the real deal? But this person drove away, ended up calling the police later. This is truly remarkable. And what you were seeing right there was a quick Bigfoot footage, and that's about to be what I'm going to show next, but I don't want you to worry. I got a lot of creepy stuff on here, including one very unexpected one towards the end. So make sure to stick around because this is absolutely crazy, and just know I got plenty more where this came from. And not only have I came out with this video, but I already got next video prepared, and that one is nuts. Okay, I need your thoughts about this one in the comments right now because this looks kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like there was some red tape, so something must have happened there. Maybe, I don't know, a fire or some woods burned down or just an accident happened. Maybe he caused the accident or she. I don't know about the Bigfoot, but I'm just saying that looks like a Bigfoot. And the way, look at this, the way it lifts this thing up. See, we would toss it then, but this lifts it straight all the way up and then just throws it down. Does anybody have any idea what this could be? Let me know in the comments right now.
Look. Listening that that's not human. It's not a human. That face is here at first, but not.
Whoa.
That is not a human.
Now, I don't know about this one. It's either a Bigfoot or a human that was out to lunch, wanted a little break by themselves, and oh great, there's a family with a camera. But either way, I tried to zoom in on this thing a little bit, and the more I zoomed in, the more I'm like, is that a person? Could it be? Is it? And the more I zoomed in, as you're seeing, it kind of looks like it's a person, but that's up for you to decide, not me. So let me know in the comments. Let's go. Oh, and I'm about to show you a video of a drone. You guys might have seen this. It's like a drone that says, oh, I caught a Bigfoot, but honestly, it's almost impossible to tell. But I'm showing this because then there's a video after where I actually found the whole video of a separate incident where this guy gets out of his car and he tracks it down. But here's the first one. Check it out. What is that? I don't know. It's either a human running or a creature running. It looks bipedal, but I mean, how can anybody be certain from this distance, you know? And then, of course, the clip ends right when it hits the tree line. So I zoomed in. As you can see, yeah. As you can see, it gets a lot more clear the more we zoom in. Yeah, that little pebble, I don't think we'll ever know. But the next one, we get a little bit more. And I think, well, I want to know what you think. Let's go. Okay, so this one, the guy's driving. He notices something. And then, drone comes out. You'll see what happens.
I'm going to get out and take a look. What is that? I gotta turn around. I gotta get back there. I'll shut the camera off for a minute. I'm going to use the drone. What the world? What is that? Oh, that's incredible. What? No way. Are you serious? What? What is that?
Quick question, why can we hear its feet? Yeah, the thing walking. Unless it's like walking on like broken glass. Why can we hear the feet? Anyone know?
What the world?
Okay, so I took this still frame and I zoomed it in. I thought this was one of the clearer pictures of it. I mean, it clearly does look like somebody's in a mask or, you know, it is a hairy creature. I'm just a little confused about the boot sound, you know, it walking, but maybe the drone can pick up good sound. What do y'all think?
And I just want you guys to watch this and observe this creature, whatever it is, because we've heard stories about other cloaked beings. It sounds like a reptile to me, but I want to know what you guys think. Now this was in 1997, mind you. So it would be really hard to fake this.
For the explorers, it was a shocking moment. At first, the creature looked like a beast, then like a snake, but in the end, it didn't look like either.
See this quote? You see it from the right side of the screen to the left, it's right in the middle right now. There it is. It's fading. It seems reptilian.
Right there. Wait. I don't like this. See that? Right there. Look. Oh my god. That's not an animal. I don't like it.
This right here is why I like this clip, the credibility, people running away, you know, that I like. But what do y'all think?
Were reportedly attacked by a mysterious creature.
Yeah, not your average clip on here, but look what happens to them. Is this like a big joke or something? Just look at this. Check this out. Out of nowhere, something happens. I thought it was like an alligator or something, but look at that. But then this is the creepy part. Look at this. Dude struggling. Boom. Nope, not yet. Nope. Here we go. He gets free. No, he doesn't. Does he? Later. See? What is that? I mean, you would think if like you're near alligators or crocodiles, you wouldn't like, you know, stand in the water, but then again, I don't know. But this I can't explain. Yeah, pretty sure an alligator can't do that. Let me know in the comments. I'm showing you this clip because next video I think I got one of the Loch Ness Monster, not even joking, but what do y'all think of this?
What is that? See it? Is that a head?
Look at the size of it. Massive.
Here, get this out.
Okay, I know what you guys are thinking. I'm not going to pretend to know what this is, but at first when I saw it, I was a little creeped out. I mean, do I think it's a Bigfoot? I don't think so. But do I think it's something weird? Yeah. I mean, it's either a person with way too much time on their hands, or it's something that just can't be explained. I mean, the light, the eyes, like, how do they light up like that? Is that like, can we buy goggles like that? I'd like a pair. Somebody drop a comment, please. But honestly, I have no idea what this is. What do you guys think this is?
Completely changes over the course of an hour, because this is something that's going to unfold. You know, it's been unfolding for months. It's going to continue to unfold for months.
All right, let's talk about this one, because this one, you know, nobody was going to find it. They just happened to spot it on their car cam. And this one gets a little creepy to me, I'm not going to lie, because you're going to see as we zoom in what I mean by that. But at first glance, yeah, this looks like something big, unless it's a trick of the eye, unless that's literally just dark space amongst all that greenery. I mean, I have absolutely no idea. It could be a trick of the eye. I'm not even kidding. Trick of the camera, trick of whatever. But I don't know. As we keep zooming in, you're about to see what I saw. I hope you see what I saw. I almost see two heads. Is it two creatures possibly? Or do you think it's... I really can't explain this. This is one of the harder ones to explain. This might be legit. This might be legit. But which one's its head? Is its head on the left side or on the right side? See, look, I'm about to point it out in case you can't see it. Right here. Is that its head? Let me know in the comments. Or is that its head? Let me know in the comments. I mean, this one got me shook. And real quick, make sure to like this. It really helps the channel. And please check out my other main channel where I tell stories. I just told a story on an unbelievable alien sighting that's real. You're going to want to see it. Go to Mystery Files right now. Thank you. And for all the true fans in here, so I know you're still watching past this point, let me know in the comments the number you see on the screen right now. Okie Mountain, Alabama, 1888. Do you guys think this is real? I mean, look at this. It's like walking with a cane. It's definitely twice the size of that guy, right? So if that guy is like 5'10", 6 feet, that would mean this thing's what, 11 to 12 feet? I mean, who's to say Bigfoots don't get that big? But look, it's like walking with a stick. And its knees almost look like they have knee pads on it. I mean, look at those knees. But it looks gentle, right? It almost looks like they're friends. Is this possible? Please, somebody let me know if this is photoshopped, if this is from an old documentary, or if this just could possibly be legit. I mean, we're talking what, like 140 years ago almost? I don't know, something about this creature and just the oldness of it, the oldness of this picture, it makes me want to believe, because maybe a lot of you don't know, but I actually am a skeptic on a lot of this stuff, especially cryptids. But really, I need to know what you guys think about this one in the comments. And this one I thought I would show just real quick, because as we zoom in a little bit and just look at it, doesn't it kind of look like a man just, you know, in one of those coats? Let me know in the comments if you think this is real. And in this one, I am torn as well. I mean, look at this. We're going to zoom in a second, and it kind of looks like a Bigfoot. It kind of looks like it could be a man in a mask. I don't know. I'm sure you guys might have seen this one before. Maybe you haven't, because I've seen a lot that are similar to this, but that are different as well. So I don't know if you have seen this, but this one kind of got me stumped, I'm not going to lie. I do want to know what you guys think, though, because, you know, it's not moving. It's just, I mean, look, we're zooming in now. Look at that. That kind of, come on, let me get the face. Let me get the face. I can't tell. I mean, look at, I mean, maybe some good makeup and, you know, like a ghillie suit, all in black. Either that or it's the real thing. I just want to see one of these myself, guys. That's it. That's all I really want to do. But if you think this is real, you know what to do. Let me know in the comments right now.
Look right here. Get in on this one.
Yeah, I mean, the foot is melted away to make it look bigger. But look at the top of these right here.
Yeah.
Toes.
Yeah.
So you got a toe here, 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 and then it was the whole heel.
And let me ask you something.
Here, whole heel.
Let me ask you something. If you're looking down at these, do you know something different about this grouping?
There's a small one and
There's a small one and a big one. That means more than one. So it looks like this one might be a parent and a juvenile.
Parent and a juvenile.
And it makes sense because they're all grouped together so close. That's why they're so close together and they're not strided out.
What do you guys think? As crazy as this sounds, it's stuff like this that kind of makes me want to believe that they're actually out there. I mean, look at this. This video didn't go viral. They really don't have any other reason to be doing this other than it's a hobby of theirs. They like to look for the elusive Bigfoot, Sasquatch, whatever, right? So when I see this stuff, it's like, ooh, I do see the like toe prints and stuff in that. And what do you guys see as well? I mean, I'm guessing it obviously could be made, right? Like pretty easily, but look how many steps there are. And then you got to add in the smaller one as well. It's like, so somebody went to great lengths, or it's truly an elusive creature and all we get are the footprints. Let me know what you think in the comments. Now look at this one. This one I've seen a couple times, but I haven't played it here yet. This either looks like a jacked ape, but like, I don't know if they walk like that. And look, it's walking in the snow. So it's like, I don't even know where you would film one of these things. I'm being for real, but what do you guys think about this? Because this is just being played over and over again to you, because look how long the arms are, and see the hand, how it's kind of like different. It's almost like curled back. I really want to know what you guys think about this one in the comments. Now, this one is different than the stuff I put on here, but it's very creepy, and I wanted you to see it. Check it.
Oh. I got it. No, I'm going to the stairs.
You need to get to the steps. Just start swimming to the steps.
What?
Get to the steps. Start swimming there.
What is it?
Just get to the steps.
Now, I've seen this one a couple times too, and the only thing, in my opinion, that lends it any credibility, we'll zoom in even though we know that won't do anything, is, you know, if they're not supposed to be there, he would turn around if that's a person or a game warden, someone like that, but how he points right here. It's like, oh, dude, what's that? I'm not supposed to see it. What is that? That's the only thing that kind of makes me think, this might be real. Now I got for you guys the latest email that was sent in to Monster Trail Cams. The subject line was, I saw something in the Blue Mountains and it was watching me. And this is from Danny in the Outback. So let's get into the story. Here we go. To Monster Trail Cams. Hi, I've gone back and forth about whether to send this. But after watching some of your videos, I figured you might actually believe me. My name is Daniel and I live in Katoomba, Australia, right near the heart of Blue Mountains. I've spent my whole life hiking these forests, but after what happened to me last month, I don't think I will ever go out there alone again. So, it started on December 3rd, 2023 around dusk. I was hiking a lesser known trail near Narrow Neck Plateau, a remote stretch of rugged cliffs and thick bushland. I go there often to, take photos, nothing but the view, the trees, and the occasional wallaby I see. But that day something felt off. I remember noticing how eerily quiet it was. Normally, you hear the birds, the insects, maybe even a distant lyrebird mimicking sounds from the forest. But that day, it was dead silent. So at first, I figured it was just one of those odd weather shifts. But then I started to get this creeping sensation like I was being watched. So I kept turning around, expecting to see probably another hiker. But there was nobody there. It was just the trees stretching endlessly into the distance. But that's when I saw it. Just about 50 meters away, partially hidden behind a eucalyptus tree, was something. At first I thought it was a man, because it was tall, dark, and it was standing upright. But the longer I looked, the more I realized this was not a person. The figure was covered in thick reddish-brown hair, matted and tangled like it had been living out here for years. It had broad shoulders, an impossibly thick chest, and very long arms that hung low, almost past its knees. But it wasn't moving, it was just standing there, literally watching me. And at that point, I didn't move either. Now, I don't know how long we stared at each other. Maybe it was just 10 seconds, maybe a full minute. My heart was hammering so hard I could barely hear myself think. So I slowly reached for my phone. But the second I moved, the thing blinked, and then it was gone. But not gone in a way an animal, runs off through the brush. It was like it dropped to all fours and vanished into the undergrowth in a way that didn't make sense for something that was so big. I mean, I didn't hear footsteps or crashing branches, just this eerie rustling sound, like the wind moving through leaves. But there was no wind. So I just stood there kind of frozen, my phone still in my hand at this point. I didn't know what to do, and then I heard this noise, this low, guttural clicking kind of sound, almost like a mix between a deep exhale and a growl. And it came actually from behind me. I turned so fast I nearly tripped over a rock. But again, there was nothing, just trees. And that right there was enough for me. I bolted back toward the main trail. I didn't stop running until I was back at my car. But now here's the part that's been messing with my head. I went home and checked the photos I'd taken earlier at the hike. At first they were normal pictures of, the cliffs, the trees, the sun cutting through the fog. But in one of my last photos, taken maybe 10 minutes before I saw that thing, there's something in the background. It's blurry, almost hidden behind a cluster of trees, but you can make out a dark figure, tall and wide, standing near the ridge. The same spot I'd passed before getting that weird feeling. So what happened was I showed the photo to my friend who works in Sydney as a wildlife researcher. He kind of, laughed it off, saying it was probably just a shadow, maybe a trick of the light. But here's the thing. I remember exactly where I took that photo, and at the time, I didn't see anything at all that was standing there. So, what was it? I mean, I've been hiking in the Blue Mountains for over 15 years, and I've never seen anything like this. I know the stories, you know, locals talk about the Yowie, Australians' version of Bigfoot, Aboriginal legends about giant hairy men that have lived in the forest for thousands of years. And I always thought they were just, you know, tales, myths. But after what I saw, I don't know anymore. I mean, whatever it wasn't just some guy messing around in a costume trying to scare me. It moved too fast, too fluidly. And the way the forest went silent, it was like everything else knew to stay quiet while it was watching me. Now, I haven't been back to Narrow Neck Plateau since that day, and honestly, I don't think I ever will go back. Have you ever had anyone send in anything similar from Australia? I'd love to know if other people have seen something like this, because honestly, I feel like I'm losing my mind. Thank you for listening, and I hope you get this message. Daniel T., Katoomba, Australia. Well, thank you so much, Daniel, for that amazing story. I could only imagine if that was me, I would be absolutely thrilled that I caught a picture of a Bigfoot, but absolutely terrified that I was face to face with one. It'd be one of those cool, scary things. But let's give it up for Daniel and give a big like to the story because, you know, like I said before, it's hard for people to sometimes talk about these experiences. But that reminds me, if you have an experience, make sure to email it to me because it'll be read right on here, I promise. But you know what? You guys are awesome. This, I hope, was a great video for you guys, and that's all I got for you today. But like I said, the next video I already got lined up, and it is a banger. So get ready for it. I'll see you soon. Cheers.